So since late April, YouTubers have banded together in celebration of Avengers Endgame to talk about what they consider to be one marvelous scene in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And obviously, there are a lot of marvelous scenes, but something has been missing from the list so far, and that is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., a show that surprisingly not many Marvel fans watch.
You'd be surprised how frequently S.H.I.E.L.D. is mentioned.
We have a small but active fan base.
So yes, I might be a little late to the party, but we can't examine the greatness of the MCU without taking a look at a scene from the 57th episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Parting Shot.
The party's over. Then again, the party was over for me like an hour and a half ago. The after party starts in 15 minutes.
What's probably the craziest thing about this scene is that it came out of nowhere. There was no lead up, no hints, no wink of the eye, and the only reason it happened at all was to remove two characters from the show in order to move them to their own spin-off, Marvel's Most Wanted, a show that never actually happened. But the fact that the show never happened really makes this scene so much better. Bobby Morse and Lance Hunter get into a bit of an international incident, resulting in them having to cut ties with S.H.I.E.L.D., because S.H.I.E.L.D. at the time was completely in the shadows. Unable to work with their team ever again, they head to a bar to discuss their future. And you can see as they're doing so, the emotions of the current situation haven't really hit them yet.
Maybe Bora Bora?
Ooh.
Think we'll be followed there?
But then the waitress places a shot from an anonymous person on their table. Then another. And another. That's when Bobby realizes that it's a spy's goodbye.
It's a spy's goodbye.
As each shot glass is placed on the table, it hits them harder and harder, but they are really leaving for good. And here you'll see some of the best subtle acting this show has to offer, and it's all done through absolute silence. Coulson, Daisy, May, Fitz, Simmons, and Mac are scattered all around the bar to say farewell to their fellow agents and good friends, but they can't talk to them. They can't interact with them, shake their hands, or give them a hug. All they can do is raise a glass behind the back of a government agent keeping tabs on Bobby and Hunter. But that's not even the most emotional part of the scene. Most of these agents have been directly working with Bobby and Hunter just about every day for roughly 2 years, but Mac has been with them long before that. So as Coulson and the rest of the team leave the bar, the camera focuses on one glass that's still raised, Mac's glass, because Mac wants that extra moment. He's obviously taking it harder than the others, which showcases just how strong their friendship was. While giant action sequences and intense moments may get the blood pumping, it's only noise without strong character development. Without these quiet, character-driven scenes, everything else would be pointless, and that's why I think many of the videos discussing Marvel's marvelous scenes have focused on these smaller moments. Because the great thing about the MCU is it makes you care about the people, and it makes everything mean something. And I believe The Spy's Goodbye didn't only just pay off due to the acting and its wonderfully done music by Bear McCreary, and seriously, he's amazing, but the sudden departure of these characters was all the more greater due to its representation of how things really are. You never expect the unfortunate things to happen. They just happen. And that's what really makes this one marvelous scene.